Hi, I'm Teresa Jackson. I'm the CEO of Sharing Life Community Outreach in Mesquite, Texas. Sharing Life provides many services as we realize the people in our community have various needs. And so we do things that are very emergent, like providing immediate food access to people who are living with food insecurity, to doing longer term programs that include education that lead to living wage jobs in the healthcare sector.
All right, we're live.
Hi. This is where folks come in and then they meet with the receptionist who's bilingual, and then she helps direct them to the area of the building that they need to be served in depending on what their need is. And so people sit here, hopefully not too long, as we get to them and get them processed. People who need assistance with, or their first time, or they need assistance with financial or other types of things other than food, go down into this area. They are served privately within these cubicles. My team helps them to, if they're first timers, to figure out how we can help them and accept their paperwork and get them into our database. All the Gideons are here today. They often come and give out Bibles to people. This is our Client Choice Food Pantry, one of the 3 ways that people can receive food from Sharing Life. This is, you come in, we do make appointments, and you can shop just like you're in a grocery store. The lady at the desk in the back is helping people check out, because we do everything by weight here. No one pays for anything, but we weigh the food coming in, we weigh the food that goes out, and that is how it's traditionally placed into our accounting systems, as by the number of pounds, which then we then break into the number of meals that we provide annually.
So each person, what's the average per person?
It depends on the size of their family. Our goal is 30 pounds per person in the family. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it might be a little less. It really depends on what's available to us through the North Texas Food Bank and our retail partners. I will say that right now, this is one of the leaner times of the year for us to be able to source product. This is the warehouse portion. Sharing Life is a hub for the North Texas Food Bank, which basically means we are the North Texas Food Bank to those agencies. We have 90, we're heading toward 100, and we're making good progress on that. And we provide their food. They order from us, we fulfill those orders and provide them. We also provide training and support to those, what we call community distribution partners. Our community distribution partners come through this entrance, and they load up the orders that I mentioned earlier that they place on our online ordering system. We get a semi-truck every day from the North Texas Food Bank. Some days it's more than one. So the food turnover rate here is very, very fast. Typically, the food that's in here on a Monday would not be the same food that's here on the next Monday. It might be the same product, but that particular pallet of food has already gone through and gone out. So the whole warehouse turns over about once a week.
Okay.
Area where we sort food and we put together what we call emergency bags. We prefer that clients shop for their own food and have client choice, but we also create these emergency bags so that if someone comes in and the pantry is closed or they're right at the end of the day and we don't have anybody here to serve them, there's usually one person that stays later at the front desk, and they can give them an emergency bag to get them through until we can get them back into the organization the next day to do a full shopping. And our e-pantry is an app that we developed. It's all born at Sharing Life, and you go on your smartphone. It's very user-friendly. Another option we have with that particular service is that if you're elderly or ill or having mobility issues, transportation issues, we have a partnership with DoorDash, and we can have those groceries delivered to your home.
Wow.
Yes.
They need a phone or a computer to use the app?
We found that the majority of our clients do have a phone. If, for instance, a person didn't have it, they can come here and we can help them set that up, and we can help them order if that's what they would like to do. We're willing to help them get the food they need any way that we can. It's just our desire that we make sure everyone has enough to eat. This is our durable medical equipment program. It's 100% free. As you can see, we have beds. We also have consumables like briefs and bed pads and other items. We have diabetes test strips and different things. First aid, just depending on what someone would need. Right now it's covered in clothing because we received a ton of clothing from our community for the Balch Springs fire and flood victims, and so we're going through those things. But typically this is another sort and build area, and we build our backpacks that we provide for kids when they're out of school, and those happen all summer long as well as during Christmas break, spring break, and Thanksgiving break. So anytime the students are out of school for a week or more, we provide those backpacks, and those backpacks have breakfast, lunch, and snacks, which is equivalent to what they would be missing out on because they're not at school that day. As you can see, this is our clothes closet. People come and shop, and they're able to choose the clothing for themselves and their family members that they like and that fit them. None of this is prices attached. It's all free.
Yeah.
The community provides us with these donations, and then we turn around, sort them, and get them out, and then people come and take them.
Is that part of their 30-pound limitation
No,
for the clothes?
that's in addition. They can get
whatever
what
they need, and
depending upon how many people are in their family and what their needs are.
okay.
This is our classroom. We have 3 classrooms in this area and an office. This is our financial empowerment center. That's what we call this. This is offices for the staff. This is our Pearson State Certified GED Testing Center, and we offer the testing. We're in the process of, we finalized some contracts on Friday before Labor Day, and we'll be getting the ability to also provide assistance to students who need help in preparing for GED.
Okay.
So we're working with the state on that. This is just a classroom that we use for various things, but we teach financial literacy. We have peer-to-peer and one-on-one financial coaching. We also work with Dallas colleges, and we have entry-level health occupation training free of charge to people who are interested in that. We have a phlebotomy class coming up soon, and part of that phlebotomy class is the financial piece. We also help them develop their plan, talk about financial goals, and good credit habits, and all of those things that people need to know to do well financially and to budget their money and to have a good credit score.
How many people average to do per class?
We don't allow our classes to be any larger than 12. This is a very, it's a very prescribed program, and it's one of the things that we have found through the years is that if it gets larger than that, these are adult students returning to school, and many of them might not have even completed high school. They have a GED, and they sometimes need a little extra help. Not everybody, but we found that by keeping those class sizes smaller, there's a really good peer-to-peer encouragement, and we keep wrapped around them so that they can get through the program and get that national certification. And it's harder to do that when you have larger classes.
Yeah.
You can see this is actually a lab, which we're working on now. This lab is where we come in and have the actual hands-on learning. We haven't had a class in here since of the hands-on lab since COVID, but we are having one this fall, so we're excited about that. And we are working to get it set back up properly so that the students can come in and train in phlebotomy. We also teach patient care technology, which is basically a multi-skill position. And you see those a lot if you're in the hospital. Those are the folks that come by and take your vitals and are very present usually in your hospital room. And we teach that skill set here. It is also a national certification.
This is for PCT, I think.
PCT,
right?
Patient Care Technology.
Right.
We also have WARM, which is started out as a winter program, but has become a year-round program. And it is where all of our homeless alleviation programs reside. WARM stands for Weather Activated Relief and